Wow. Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's Albert from LK Stands For, where I talk about tech, music, and life. And today, I just wanted to talk about life for a little bit because it's been a day. Also, I don't think I'm gonna be uploading a tech video this week because I'm trying to learn what I'm gonna do next. So there's that. I was just watching Ali Abdaal talking about him learning to freestyle, right, for 30 days. And I thought it was really interesting because, I thought it was dope, right? Like Ali does get into the flow when he talks. I just wanted to tell him, if anything, to take it slow. I'm not a good freestyle rapper, right? Maybe I shouldn't be saying that, just because you tell yourself these things. But anyway, I think it helps to take it slower because, for example, right now I'm gonna freestyle. Freestyle. It's a freestyle. What the heck? I can't do it. No, how do you freestyle again? Word. I'm first or second, never third. I walk around outside and I see a bird. And I think I heard something, but no, I misunderstood. Fuck. But wait, let's talk about that a little bit. Freestyling. I think the number one thing with freestyling is that we all get super self-conscious, right? Like, oh my gosh, am I saying the right thing? Maybe I'm saying something creepy, or maybe I sound dumb. I don't know, whatever your insecurity is. I think freestyling, like talking, can be taken slow. When you go slow, then you might feel the flow. When you feel the flow, you hear yes and maybe no. But even if there's a red light, better go, cause it's gonna turn green, yeah. But anyway, I'll take it slow with freestyling just because like Ali is such a fast speaker. I noticed that he doesn't take a pause. Let it bump, get a raws. Yeah, I'm going nerdy like I'm Raws. You know what I mean? Like he doesn't pause. Ba, ba, da da daws. Ba, ba. He just goes on, and I just thought it'd be cool to hear him pause here and there on a beat. So I was on Twitter and after work, just trying to relax, right? And I saw, a lot of my friends tweeting about what happened in Georgia. And it's super unfortunate, I saw a headline this morning, but I didn't read it in detail because I just wanted to be focused on work. So when I got the opportunity to just read it in detail, I was just scared. I think the first thing I feel is fear because I think a lot of my peers and just anybody who's Asian can relate to this. But you think about your parents, right? You can start thinking about your siblings, and it's scary, right? Like my mom owns a spa. She runs her own small business, but it's like just this thought of someone coming in just to shoot at you and shit, like just fucked up, especially with recent events with increased hate. It's just like I feel like the rhetoric is just messed up with a lot of people, and you have social media groups, groups within social media that endorse each other, right? And I think it sort of echoes, it echoes from the Trump administration. Because, saying shit like Kung Flu and, the China virus, that's not okay. And you're going to have a group of people echoing the sentiment that it is okay to say and that it's not racist. So it's just fucked up. And I'm afraid. And yeah, I want to be more angry, but it's like, I think part of me feels helpless. I think I just feel more distraught than anger. So like, what can I do, I mean, one thing's for sure, like, you can't let it reciprocate. You can't let it reciprocate, right? You can't suddenly act negatively towards white people or black people or just anybody who's not Asian. Like, it's hard. Like, how do you deal with this? Well, I'm rambling, but you know, I also thought that this guy, I forget his first name, but his last name's Long, I think. Like, he had problems. He was addicted to sex and porn, something like that. He got kicked out of his house. Like, to me, I think I was just going on I was thinking of Jordan Peterson actually, because I just imagined, I believed that Jordan Peterson would have said that he was already in hell. You know, this guy, he didn't have a lot going for himself. And, you know, aside from that, I think he just had a lot of self-hatred, right? Quoting one of those friends that he had. And it's just unfortunate, so unfortunate, because, I mean, this guy, you know, placed his anger elsewhere. And it's weird because I do believe that a lot of his motive had to do with, like, his motive. I mean, I'm not in any position to say this. It's just an opinion, obviously, but I feel like he just had so much hate, right, that he had to, like, shoot up a place in people. Do I think it was racist? I do. I just believe that it's a fusion of it. Like, his action portrayed racism because he shot at Asian people. He shot at 2 white people too. That's not a takeaway from, like, oh, he's not racist all of a sudden because he shot 2 people who aren't white. You know, in a way, I feel like it's hard to articulate. I believe he's a racist, but at the same time, there's also a layer of him just being so fucked up mentally that, you know, maybe on a normal day when he's not having a bad day, he wouldn't exhibit like negativity or hatred towards Asians. But because he was in a really hellish state of mind, he just acted that way. I wish I could articulate this better, but he was a racist. He is a racist. Just simultaneously, he's just fucked up. And it's just so unfortunate because it makes me think of gun reforms as well, because I think this guy bought his gun like a week before or days before. I don't even know. And it's so scary because I think some law authority was saying that there was no way to like forecast, to sort of predict that this guy would do that, right? There was nothing in his background to predict his future behavior. So it's scary because even with a background check, like, that's not enough. Are you going to extend this policy towards people who exhibited sexual addiction and had to go to rehab for that? I mean, that's a consideration now too, right? The mental health thing is real. I mean, fuck. So yeah, I mean, that obviously is not a happy topic to talk about, and it just gets me upset. Just, I mean, gosh, I don't think any racist would watch this video. But, like, why? You know, just don't. I don't even know what is fucking... What else is on my mind? I think recently I've been trying to program way more. I'm trying to sit down at my desk here and just read documentation and just try to apply myself so that I can have more skin in the game, right? Because the only way you're going to learn is by doing something actually. Like, and I think I'm trying to follow my curiosity. Like, ooh, I want to do this. I'm curious about that. So I'm just following those breadcrumbs, hoping that it'll lead me somewhere. In a general sense, I just want to increase my programming skills because, one, it enables me to sort of satiate my curiosity, and two, it makes me more desirable in the job market also. I mean, things to think about, right? You got to continuously think about your brand and whatnot. I was thinking of creating Korean content, but I'm not sure how to go about that because it had to do with Chinese characters, because I do have an interest in learning kanji, right? I might do that maybe in another time. We'll see. That second topic just got me burning, man. I feel like my solar plexus is just tight now. Stop the hate, man. Stop the hate. What can you do? What can we do? Right? I think the first step maybe is, yeah, don't spread hate because we're getting hated on. But also just don't be soft. I don't know. Spreading awareness. Maybe we're just not feeling enough empathy. It's so fucked up too, because after everything we've been through in the United States last year, we're still at it. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing that we have to go through this. I do believe we're one of the greatest countries. I don't want to say the best country in the world because reasons, but we're a good country and we try to do our best, right? We're a noble country in that sense. We strive towards being better and better. It's just that we're often falling and falling from it, but we're still aiming at something high, We're just not, that's America for you. Well, for me, it's like aim high, but you keep falling. My mom sacrificed her life in a way to bring my brother and me to America so that we can have an education here, so that we can have opportunities in the land of freedom. Is that right? Land of the free. But now I'm, as I'm growing, right, I'm sacrificing myself so that I can make enough money so that I could bring her back to Korea. And it's just, I don't know, it's a bit paradoxical, a bit, yeah, it's just weird. I feel like she'd be safer in Korea. She'd live a more comfortable life in Korea. That's what I believe. But she's only here because, there's constraints, right? She wants to be here for my brother and I, and also, like, financially, we can't support her in Korea yet. So we'll see, but, a lot of effed up things, but, man, I wanted to have a positive episode here, but it just feels negative. So let me just think of something positive to end it with. Fortunately, we have more good people out there that aren't racist scumbags like that guy. And there's gonna be enough awareness and policies put in place, and hopefully, like, systems that can predict behavior like this in the future to prevent it. And just, I don't know, man. I don't know how to tie this up. But we gotta hope, right? So hey, if you're watching this and I haven't talked with you for a while, I appreciate you for watching. I love you for watching this. And yeah, catch me on the next one. Take care of yourself. Bye now.